Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and today is Friday, February the 5th, 2021. And I hope everybody had a fabulous week this week. And before we get into the next lecture, I just want to remind everyone to please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button, and so you can be notified of ongoing uploads. And also, I just want to remind everyone to make sure you share this channel with one person you know, because I'm to help my channel reach its goal of its first 100 loyal subscribers. I'm now at 87 subscribers strong. So with that being said, let's get down to the next very, very important lecture. I'm going to do this particular topic in about 4 different parts. So this is going to be part 1. And the focus of this lecture is going to be the types benefits of having your own small business. And I put emphasis on small business because I had a very small business, I would say for about the past maybe 17 or 18 years. As the audience is aware, I'm a licensed clinical addiction specialist, and I created a little small business under my license. And some of the services I provide is DWI assessments, consultation. I do other little things under my business just to be able to benefit from the TITES write-off. So the focus of this lecture is going to be the TITES benefits of having your own small business. And like I said, the core foundation of my business is I've made a nice little chunk of money over the years on doing consulting, substance abuse assessments. Some years I may kind of tailor down on that and do other things. Like for 2020, I made a nice little chunk of money selling money off Facebook Marketplace. So I may veer off and do other things on my business. But what started my business is getting into substance abuse assessments and consulting to capitalize on my credential under my name. And even when I retire, I'm going to still generate money under my little small business. And just like my YouTube channel, that ties into generating money under my business. So, although I have my traditional day job, for the past 18 or 19 years, I've always done other things under my business to generate revenue. And it's my business. It's nothing fabulous about it. I always say, the more ways you can diversify and make money, the more empowered you become. So with that being said, the focus of this lecture is I'm going to share with the world some TITES benefits of having your own little small business. But before I get into that, I just want to mention that this is just me talking. I'm no expert, I'm no CPA. And this is what works for me. I will always recommend to anyone, if you're got a small business and you're going to itemize, go ahead and hire a CPA at the end of the year to complete your TITES. This is okay if you gather and get everything together. And I've always done that. So I always hire me a CPA. I've been working with the same CPA for the past 12 or 13 years. So go ahead and pay the money. Hire a CPA at the end of the year to do your TITES, because they're going to be staying abreast on all of the TITES laws. And not only that, they can give you tips throughout the year on what you need to do TITES wise. And like I stated, I always set up my own files and get everything organized before I turn everything over to my accountant at the end of the year to do my TITES. So that's just my recommendation. I do believe in the power of consulting, the power of referral. Sometimes it's not good to try to do everything by yourself or everything on your own. You gotta sometimes let the experts do what they do best, because they're looking at those TITES laws not just at the end of the year. They're looking at them throughout the year, for rather they're doing it for individual TITES or corporate TITES. A CPA, a certified public accountant, they're going to know all of the ins and outs in terms of that the business of what a CPA does. So that's my recommendation. That's what I've done throughout the years with my little small business. So number one, and again, I'm not a CPA. I'm just going to share with the audience some of the tax benefits that I have used throughout the years of owning my own little small business. Number one is you get to itemize a lot of expenses. You'll be surprised. You get to itemize a lot of expenses if you got a little small business on your own or a large business. It don't matter. So that's a number one powerful benefit. You get to itemize a lot of expenses. Number two, for example, if you got a home office, home office, what a lot of people need to realize is a percentage of your mortgage or your rent can be written off as an expense if you have a home office. And my accountant always told me a home office ain't got to be something elaborate. It can just be an area in your house where you're utilizing to work out of your home in terms of whatever you need to do under your business. So, it can be maintaining files, it can be your office supplies, etc. An area where you go to perform the essential functions of that business. So that's a very powerful benefit, is that if you got a home office, a percentage of your mortgage can be written off as an expense. Number three, which is very important, car expense, such as your car note, car insurance, and car maintenance can also be written off as a business expense if you have a small business or a big business. Number four, your cell phone expense. If you got a small business or any kind of business, your cell phone expense can be written off as a business expense, because you got to use your cell phone to return phone calls, to check messages, to follow up on your customers when they're calling and leaving messages in regards to whatever service you provide. Number five, gas mileage. If you are traveling to meet with different stakeholders, make sure you record your gas mileage that ties into the function of your business in terms of what you do. So all of that can be written off as an expense. Number six, property tax paid on your home. Because remember, if you're utilizing space in your home as an office that ties into your business, your property tax paid on your home can also, a percentage of that can be written off as an expense. Because if you got a home office and where you are using a certain area of your home as to conduct your business, then or whatever you pay on property tax, a percentage of that can be written off. And also, what a lot of people don't realize, number seven, whatever you pay your CPA each year to complete your taxes, whatever amount they charge you, then that next year you can write that off as a business expense, because you're paying for a service. Just like when the money I paid my CPA to do my taxes for last year. So now for this year, when my CPA do my taxes, the money I paid last year will also be able to be written off. And a lot of people don't realize that. So those are just 7 powerful benefits of having your own business. That's another way to diversify your income. And the amount of money I generate under my business may vary from year to year. Some years I may not make a whole lot. Some years I may do better than the other. But the key thing is, as long as I'm maintaining my records, I got my business, I'm going to itemize. I'm not leaving nothing out. I'm going to turn all my records over to my CPA. And I'm here to tell you it makes a world of difference. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all got something out of this valuable information on the tax benefits of having your own small business, part 1. I'm going to do this, like I said, in a few more uploads, because there are a lot of other tax benefits of owning your small business, and I will introduce that in the next upload on part 2. Be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification button. Subscribe to this channel. Share this information and be a part of my channel 100 subscriber milestone. We're in this together. So with that being said, Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I will see you all again next time. Have a great evening.